Hi, this is Chris Chinnock reporting for Display Central at CES 2013. I'm in the Sisvel booth with Andrea Basso, the CEO or Managing Director of Sisvel. And we talked a little bit about their company's tiling technology, 3D tiling technology. But I've also learned that the company does a lot more in terms of licensing and technology development, well beyond just the 3D space. So I wanted to ask Andrea about some of those business models and some of the partnerships and the technology areas that you're going to be working on.
Sure. So one interesting thing of Sisvel technology is that implements a pretty innovative business model in which we are able to value the product of research, that is the licensing of of the results of the research, and then feed them back into the pipeline so that we can do more research and develop new technologies. And of course, we want to be able to cover a variety of technologies, and to do that, it's difficult to build a team internally to Sisvel technology for covering all the possible topics. So one of the approaches that we follow is to do research through partnership. And up to now, we developed around 15 partnerships, mainly in Europe. But one of the key things that will happen this year is that we're going to extend these at a much larger scale and also worldwide. So we're going to have collaborations here in US. We're going to have more collaborations in Europe and in Asia also. And the target is really to be dynamic, effective, and very targeted so that research can really be generate fruition in terms of revenues and other investment that we can do in this area.
So technology companies in the U.S. or actually globally at this point should come to you if they're both in universities, they could be in small companies, they could even be in large corporate research areas.
Yes, that is the idea. Is really valuing research not only as a PR aspect, has been done a lot in the past, but putting it to fruition and actually generating monetization of research. That is it.
And monetization here means licensing.
Right.
And that's the whole point, is you work with some of these technology companies to develop the technology, targeted at specific applications, and then work to license that for the end customers, correct?
Yes, licensing is the side effect and is the proper mean, in fact, to valuing research in general, and is what is happening actually in a lot of other areas, in pharmaceutical, in medical. This is the way in which new medicines are developed.
True.
We are doing this in technology with the notion of partnership, which is new, just to be more dynamic and more effective.
So what are those other technology areas you're particularly interested in at this point?
Sure, yeah, we are covering also other aspects like video search, telecommunications, entertainment in general. These are the main, location-based services. It's an aspect that we are looking at, and again, we evaluate the area of research and of interest in time, whatever is really interesting from a market perspective. Because again, this is not research done just for doing research, just because we can, but it's research that brings monetization and so can feed the pipeline.
Now, do you invest with some of these partners to advance the research technology, or are you more as an advisor and a licensor partner?
We have a variety of models where we think it's valuable to have some form of investment. We invest. When we think that partnership is the right model, it really depends case by case the kind of interrelationship that we have.
Sounds great. We hope to see a lot more and hear a lot more of Sisvel going forward.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Chris Chinnock for Display Central at CES.